wild. Alright, so there's something hidden here. Aha!
What a strange amulet. I have a feeling I'd better not touch it.
The pendant is in the shape of a large dog. I don't know what it represents, so I might find out more by searching the bookstore. The Hound. Also want to double check that there wasn't anything else out here. Oh my good god, all of these books have been opened up to me.
Editions. Never heard of them.
Whoa. A book of spells supposedly written by the legendary King Solomon. It contains various rituals of invocation and rituals of curse. Reedition by Claudia D. Waits based on L.W. de Lawrence's original. This volume is part of the Arkham Anthology, a luxurious collection of treaties and works on the esotericism of the supernatural. Holy
How many
cow.
volumes are there in this collection?
I'm not going to read all these, so if you want to, pause and read them. Because, holy cow.
Another volume by Arkham Editions.
Oh my goodness.
Arkham Editions. Never heard of them. How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions. Never heard of them. How many volumes are there in this collection?
Okay, so all of those over there. Oh. Oh.
Cylinders that Drake tried to hide. I should perhaps listen to them.
Yes. Perhaps we should. Now maybe those numbers bear some, like the volumes where there's, it seemed like it was multiples of the same ones?
Things are not looking good.
Oh, I like that there's so much more that's like available to us right now.
What kind of chalice?
The goblet seems to be very ancient. It seems to be made of gold decorated with real precious stones. Do the rubies and sapphires make up a specific motive? I certainly hope not, but it goes green, red, or green, purple, red, green. Green, purple, red, purple. Green, purple, red, purple. Over and over again. Oh, no, there's double green on top, too. Oh, God. Ah, hello. Drake cylinder 1. Yeah. Let's listen.
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
Okay.
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny. Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
A smarter man than I might be able to see.
The Queen has little protection.
Yeah, a smarter man than I might be able to pick up
The
better
chalice of knowledge.
Yeah. So he talks about this chalice. He talks about being like in a chess battle with gods or something of the sorts. And he mentions volume 9.
Drake talked about a particular volume.
Yeah, so 4.
So these are the volumes that Drake... What did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about a particular... So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message. What did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about a So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message.
Now, he was picking out one over here.
Drake left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
The page seems to be hidden here. It is possible to read. If someone finds his memoirs, there will be no doubt that I am in serious trouble. My last and only hope is that my body and bones are still in this plane of reality, in order that they be recovered and burned. The funeral urn must be given to my dear mother if she is still of this world. The following message is of capital importance. Whoever reads these lines and demonstrates acuity as sharp as mine can hope to gain access to my most precious collection. It lies within my safe, and the clues to the combination are found in 3 cylinders, each hidden where life and study combine in the Greek world. Each cylinder is numbered, even if, as the celebrated author says, order is the pleasure of reason, but disorder is the delight of the imagination. Indeed, despite my preference for organized chaos, I must admit that reason usually prevails in the end. If by chance, a person, or should I say a genius, was to match my intellect and find the combination of the safe, I would ask that they deliver its contents into the safekeeping of my friend and colleague, Professor Armitage, of the Miskatonic University. The contents of the safe is not only a vast digest of knowledge, but also a weapon that is far too dangerous for it to fall in the wrong hands. I hope that you will be able to appreciate the danger that this represents, and that you will act accordingly in any event. I will neither be there to guide you, nor to suffer from your actions. Great. Great. Great, great, great. So, okay. Let me see. So, which one? I might be able to figure this out. I'm gonna try to figure this out. First one.
And these red drops,
Okay.
like precious stones,
Red.
lie fixed. Set. I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chess, dear friend.
Okay.
I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research.
Volume 9.
I never tire of browsing through them.
Alright.
The Chalice of Knowledge.
Okay. 1 there. 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 red. Maybe 1 is 5. Five. Okay. The chessboard, it talks about
The Queen has little protection.
Which one's the Queen? I think that's the knight. 2 knights. Or rook.
The Queen has little protection.
Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Maybe? Whoops. I don't know if that's the Queen or if... See, I don't quite understand this one.
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
The Queen has little protection.
Maybe 4? Left standing? 2? I don't know. No. 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 I'm not gonna figure this out. Now, where the hell is volume 9?
What did Drake say about this collection?
That's 4.
Drake talked about a particular...
4.
So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message. What
8.
did Drake say about this collection?
6.
Drake talked about a
7.
particular volume. So these are the volumes
2.
that Drake was... What did Drake say
1.
about this collection? Drake talked about a
3.
particular volume.
Am I crazy? In that I don't see 9 anywhere. do I just try all of the numbers of the middle one? Three. Now, was it... That's the... Okay, we just got an achievement called The Book, and the description was read the Necronomicon. We just read the goddamn Necronomicon? What the hell? But I wanna... I guess the chessboard meant it was like the pieces that are left on the board, because there was 2 knights and a rook, so 3? I guess? I hope? Or because there were three pawns that were taken off the board and gone. One or the other, 3 was the answer. 539. In the nameless bookstore, Pierce traced the trail of an attempted burglary. He discovered that Charles Hawkins was behind the attempt. Pierce opened the bookseller's safe to find what the latter and Sarah Hawkins had hidden there. A book covered in human skin lied inside, irresistibly attracted the detective. When he opened it, his mind was projected into another body. Oh, wait, oh no, we're back in Riverside.
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
Did you inject him with a tranquilizer?
No, Doctor. Not me, not anyone. Our stock is empty, yet again.
Again? But there was enough for the whole island.
More and more people are suffering from insomnia. We can't refuse to help.
Of course.
Any idea what this man might be undergoing?
Very well. I'll examine him. His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin, tender at the touch, slightly sticky. Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body. 30-year-old subject. Severe hypothermia. Erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums. Necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell.
So, Doctor, an opinion?
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier...
He seemed to feel better?
Yes, Like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that doesn't explain his condition.
In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
I'm sure you'll find an explanation. You have to.
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Whatever it is, this man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth. I almost don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
No. This poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations, and this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I pray that it's not here.
Dr. Colden, may I know what you're doing to my patient?
What I'm doing? How about what you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients, provide him with the best available care.
Your imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
His limbs? His body temperature? I don't know what experiments you've undertaken, but this is going too far.
Oh, I sense some excitement beneath your indignation. Could it be you wish to join me in my scientific endeavors?
You are a brilliant physician, Dr. Fuller, but this man has the attributes of some kind of animal.
Fascinating. An animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps?
This amuses you.
Your reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man, and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
Was that a threat? What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
I disapprove of Fuller's methods, but his treatments have saved more lives than I can count.
And Mr. Blake? You said yourself he was dying.
I don't know what to think for now. What I'm sure of is that Fuller is hiding something from us, and I need to know what that is before I take a chance exposing him.
And where would you find those? In his office? What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep Mum.
Don't make me do sneaky sneak again.